What is up, you guys? It's your boy. Welcome to my world here with One Piece chapter 888. Now, before I get to the part that everybody is going to talk about, the carrot stuff, before I get to that, let me go to the Luffy and Katakuri stuff. Now, Luffy is back in the mirror world. Now, we didn't see Brule. We don't know where she's at. Last time we saw her, she was with Luffy and he was hiding out in one of the islands in Big Mom's territory. Now, Luffy is back in the mirror world. So Brule has to be, she's either in the mirror world or probably like right outside or whatever mirror Luffy was in. But Luffy's back in the mirror world to fight Katakuri. And from what he said the last time we saw Luffy, that Haki is going to improve through harsh battles. Luffy is like, this is like a hill that Luffy has to get through. Katakuri, like, he has to fight him in order to get better. It's like that saying that Luffy always says. It's like, if I can't beat X, Y, and Z, how am I going to become the Pirate King? Like, it's like that. And Katakuri is going off, and he's like, okay, so what'd you come here for? Because it's going to end up like last time, and then you're going to end up running away again, or have you decided to like beg for your life? And then he's like, neither. I'm going to defeat you. And he throws like a couple punches, you know what I'm saying? Gatling. Katakuri dodges. He doesn't use the mochi. He doesn't use the mochi thing, the observation haki, you know, seeing a little bit into the future. He just like straight up dodges. So that gets me. I'm like, so is Katakuri already like, is he like tired? Is he not focused? Like, is he already mad? Like, has he used up too much observation haki? Like, this man, he just like straight up matrix that shit. You know what I'm saying? He didn't just morph his mochi. So maybe like what Luffy said is right. Like, maybe Katakuri has used up too much of his observation haki. Maybe. But yeah. So I guess what is this now? Like round three, Katakuri versus Luffy. So yeah. But that was only for like three pages, and that maybe like less, but that caught me off guard. Cause I was like, whoa, word? Like, cause like I thought we'd see like Luffy maybe jumping back in, but no, we were like right back into the action. Luffy's back in the mirror world and everything. So yeah, Luffy fighting Katakuri third time, most likely this time. I don't know if I want the whole fight to be like kind of like Kakashi and Obito, where like they fought in their dimension and then they finally came out, and then like I don't know if I want it to be like that, or whether I want it to actually like have the fight be so like fierce and like fucking crazy that they have no choice but to leave the mirror world, and then everyone can see it. Because if you look at it like this, if everyone sees the fight, right, then Luffy's bounty should go up. Well, yeah, but it should have a bigger impact if Luffy fights Katakuri where everyone can see, rather than where if Luffy just like beats Katakuri and then he's stuck in the mirror world. Well, I mean, that'd be good between Luffy and Katakuri. It would kind of be like, okay, Katakuri, your image is still safe, but Luffy still has the satisfaction in knowing I beat you. He beat Katakuri, so it'd work out for them both in a way. But if it was like a Rob Lucci type thing, then Luffy would need to beat Katakuri, even though Luffy's not close to Katakuri's level. He's really not. Luffy beating Katakuri in public and it being better mostly for him. You know what I'm saying? Tearing down all of the accomplishments of Big Mom, and that just would be a big. That honestly would be like icing on top of the cake for this arc. But I know some people would be like, "Oh no, that's trash! Don't beat Katakuri." I mean, it makes sense that Luffy shouldn't beat Katakuri. Honestly, it really does. There should be some handicap that Katakuri has that would allow Luffy to defeat him. Like Luffy, most of the people that Luffy beat from like I would say from Crocodile onward, Luffy is not stronger than that person. He's just lucky. Like he's a D. He's lucky. Like let's get that clear. He's lucky. Luffy does know how to fight, and Luffy is strong, but he's not Katakuri strong. He's not even Cracker strong. He's barely Doflamingo strong. Like even like still, Doflamingo is stronger than him. Maybe once Luffy gets a little bit more time practicing Gear 4th, he'll be on Doflamingo's level. But I say before the next time skip, Luffy should be at probably Cracker's level. And if he trains during the time skip, he should be at Katakuri's level, honestly. And if not, he should at least be stronger than fucking like than Smoothie. Like come on now, let's get for real. But yeah, okay. With all that being aside, let's get to the meat of the chapter. All right, so we go over back to the Straw Hats, and they're still fighting Big Mom, the fleet. It's on their ass. You know what I'm saying? But the cannonballs are missing because they're using the cannonballs with the souls in them, and they're stupid for one thing. They're missing. Nami's like, oh no, the Straw Hats are over there, and they're like, oh yeah, let's go guys, and they're like going into the water. You know what I'm saying? So they're they're really fucking dumb. And there's an explanation given that like because Big Mom's so fucking like her brain is like everywhere right now. She's like she can't focus on the homies. You know what I'm saying? Then we get introduced to a new a Big Mom, one of the sons, Barvaros or Barvalos or however you want to pronounce it. He looks like he's from Impo Down or something, and kind of rugged looking. You know what I'm saying? He's a 26th son, and he's the leader of one of the fleets that's chasing Luffy. I mean not Luffy, chasing Straw Hats. And Jinbei, because you know Jinbei's the first son of the sea, you know what I'm saying? Jinbei can maneuver the ship, and he's like, yo, I know these seas. I'm Jinbei. Let's get this straight. You know what I'm saying? But they're not doing that bad. But then here comes fucking Daifuku, fucking third son of the Katakuri family, and then you got fucking Smoothie coming out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? With her gang of her fleet. You know what I'm saying? And it looks like she has like all girls, and they're all from the Long Leg tribe. So it's kind of it reminded me of like Amazon Lily, honestly, like the all girl like type warrior fighting squad. And I was like, yo, that's cool. Hopefully she does something, you know. And they just like they're like it's like a pincer attack, and you got Big Mom, Sparrow, and all them in the back, and then you got Daifuku, and then you got Smoothie in the front, and Daifuku's like, all right, everyone stop using the homie cannonballs. We're just using regulars, and we're about to fuck them up. And yeah, they're about to go like ham on the Straw Hat Pirates, but Sparrow, he's just chilling on top of on Big Mom's hat, and he's like, all right, we're about to be done with these pests. I'm tired of playing these games. He's talking to I think he's talking to Daifuku or Smoothie on the Denemushi, and he's like, yeah, I'm tired of playing these games. And he mentions Big Mom, because Big Mom she's been on her like crave for a long period of time, probably longer than she's ever been. And he mentions like, oh mama, have you been getting skinnier? And I just like she does look like she's getting thinner. So maybe Oda's gonna switch this up on us, and Big Mom, even though Big Mom's old, she may become like really skinny. That's probably how Big Mom's gonna be defeated. And then you're gonna see fucking the chicken, the big bird, you know what I'm talking about, Big News. You're probably gonna see him, and he's gonna be like, Big Mom's probably gonna be so freaking weak if she does not eat that cake. Like either the cake is gonna knock her out, or she's gonna be freaking she's gonna die. She's gonna pass out from starvation or something. But I feel like that's the two ways Big Mom is gonna to lose. And why she's getting skinnier, it makes sense because Big Mom, she likes to eat a lot, and we know that in the past she was like skinnier, but she got bigger over time. So the fact that she's been eating so much throughout her whole life, she hasn't eaten anything for maybe max like a day, maybe two, because the wedding, she probably didn't eat anything before the wedding. She was probably saving everything for the cake. She hasn't eaten the cake. Like I think she ate like a little bit of icing, but like that doesn't count. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Big Mom getting skinnier, that's probably what's gonna happen. She's probably gonna get weaker, and that's probably gonna be the opportunity for Straw Hats to take her out, honestly. So now we got the big scene, Carrot. Okay, you got Chopper. He was like, yeah, get me close to the fleets, and I'll take care of all of them. I'm gonna go on my rampage. He had a little rumble ball with him. He was about to go to Monster Point. Carrot was like, bump that. And she's like, yo, I'm about to go into my mode, like the fucking moon lion. The moon lion. I think in Japanese it's called Sulong or something like that. But the moon lion, and that automatically, as soon as she started to transform, that automatically reminded me of fucking, for one thing, it reminded me of the of Berserk. You know, the moon child, that thing. It reminded me of that, but that's a whole different story. But it reminded me of Magi, the fucking red lions. Oh my gosh, the red lion, the Faunalis, and yo, she got the red eyes. Her hair grew. Her tail got bushier. I don't know why, but yeah, her hair grew longer, and she has like electro running all through her hair and stuff. Her eyes are red, and they're like daggers. And I'm like, bruh, her speed, she's ridiculously fast. She's crazily fast. Like, I don't know if she has hockey in this form, but like, bruh, like she's like fucking like, I think it was Daifuku's like crew up and shit. And I'm like, bro, we get like a flashback from when the Straw Hats were on Zoe, and they're telling and to give like clarification of what's going on, like basically like what Inu Adachi was talking about. He was like, yeah, eventually we're gonna show the world the mink's true form, and this is it. And whoa, hold on now. Carrot's just going ham on the whole crew, and I'm like, bruh. So, and Pudding's strong, but she's not that strong. So imagine if Pedro or something did this, and I'm like, I like this. I like where this is going, because at the end of the chapter, she takes off the mast of the ship and the wheel. So now she's probably going to do that to all of them, and they're going to be sitting ducks. And I can see like, I want to say that it's going to last until the full moon either is over or until it gets covered up. But yeah, it's crazy. And she, cause it's an exponential like hop in her strength. I mean, we haven't seen her fight anyone, but like her speed is ridiculous and her electro is ridiculous. But yeah, I think she's gonna fight Perospero just because of the fact that it was Perospero and Pedro that got into a little altercation before Pedro blew himself up. You know what I'm saying? So I can see her fighting Perospero, possibly knocking him out before her transformation wears off. Because I don't know if she has practice in this. I'm assuming she does, because I think she said she practiced it with Pedro. But yeah, I'm assuming that she can't like continue it for a longer period of time. So I say, if not for the whole full moon, I say maybe until it gets covered up by like clouds, or maybe until maybe she has like a time limit like Luffy's Gear 4, probably like 15 minutes or so. But yeah, but with that being said, guys, this chapter, it was short, but it was nice. I like how it was handled. And if you got anything, leave a comment down below. If you'd like to know when I post, hit the little bell and subscribe. I will see you guys later. Peace.